Like 5,000 likes to this video, we will upload more patriotic news. Thank you. Watch damning Obama video surfaces. Liberals have spent the last few months constantly accusing President Donald Trump of colluding with Russia to win last year's presidential election. However, a damning video resurfaced that shows President Barack Obama's blatant collusion with Russia during his second-term election run. Footage has just resurfaced of Obama telling the Russians, "This is my last election, after my election, I have more flexibility," as he was running for re-election in March of 2012. This was caught on camera when a live microphone picked up his whispered conversation with then Russian President Dmitry Medvedev. "This is my last election," Obama said. "After my election I have more flexibility. I understand," Medvedev said. "I will transmit this information to Vladimir." This is particularly hypocritical when you remember that in October of 2016, Obama slammed Trump for his continued flattery of Mr. Putin and the degree to which he appears to model many of his policies and approaches after those of Putin. This video making the rounds again is the last thing Obama wants. Share this story so we can expose him. It's official, SHE's fired. Megyn Kelly left Fox News earlier this year and signed on to NBC with the highly anticipated news magazine show. However, Kelly has been struggling in the ratings from the start, and after last Sunday night news show's ratings plummeted, she has learned its fate. Daily Mail reported that Sunday Night with Megyn Kelly has been cancelled, as it is due to wrap up 2 episodes earlier than expected on Sunday when her interview with comedian Ricky Gervais premieres. Though the show may return next summer after the Winter Olympics, they will likely only happen if Kelly manages to survive in the morning show world at NBC. While her evening show is over, Kelly still is hanging on by a thread at NBC, as her morning show Megyn Kelly Today is set to premiere at 9 a.m. on September 25. The show's moniker will be revealed to NBC staffers today during internal meetings. NBC insiders say the show will be in front of a live studio audience and Kelly is already filming live segments. Megyn is already shooting for the morning show. She was just on the West Coast for a shoot on Tuesday, a source said. Kelly has struggled to find a fan base at NBC, as many conservatives are angry with her for abandoning Fox News. Meanwhile, her Fox News past means she's too conservative for a lot of liberal viewers to like, so she's found herself in a purgatory situation that has caused her ratings to nosedive. Do you think Kelly will find success in the morning show world? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Breaking: Trump fires Reince Priebus, announces replacement. Breaking news: President Donald Trump has officially fired Chief of Staff Reince Priebus and replaced him with Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly. The decision comes after a week of drama in the White House with the appointment of Anthony Scaramucci as the communications director. Priebus was not happy with Scaramucci's appointment from the beginning. The drama only got worse when Scaramucci publicly outed Priebus as the White House leaker. Priebus' firing could be a sign that Trump agrees with Scaramucci that he is the leaker. The firing is likely about rooting out leakers and individuals who are more interested in their own careers than in furthering Trump's agenda. General John Kelly has been a Trump loyalist from the beginning. So far, he seems to be a welcome choice for Trump loyalists. This is a breaking story. We will keep you posted as more information becomes available. Trump slams Mayor de Blasio during NYC visit. Watch how Nipes reacts. President Donald Trump headed to Long Island, New York on Friday to discuss his crackdown efforts on violent gang activity, specifically targeting the ultra-violent Honduran gang MS-13. Independent Journal Review reported that during his speech in front of a crowd made up of supporters and police officers, Trump bashed sanctuary cities, a porous border and weak politicians to make his point. Liberal Mayor Bill de Blasio has made New York into a sanctuary city. For many years, gang members exploited America's weak borders and lax immigration enforcement to bring drugs and violence to cities and towns all across America, Trump said. They're there right now because of weak political leadership, weak policing, and in many cases because the police weren't allowed to do their job. Without mentioning de Blasio by name, Trump launched an attack on him for recently skipping a slain officer's funeral and flying to Germany to protest against our president. New York Police Department officers responded by turning their backs on the mayor during a public event. "I've met police that are great police that aren't allowed to do their job because they have a pathetic mayor or the mayor doesn't know what's going on," Trump said as the crowd applauded. "Were you applauding for someone in particular?" The police officers behind Trump made it clear that they liked this joke by smiling and laughing. "But from now on, we're going to enforce our laws, protect our borders, and support our police like our police have never been supported before. We're going to support you like you've never been supported before," Trump added. Share this story if you love what President Trump had to say. Breaking: Clinton investigator found dead with bag over head. Back in May, a GOP operative who was investigating Hillary Clinton and trying to obtain her missing emails was found dead in what police say was a suicide. However, chilling new details have been revealed about his death that now have everyone talking. Young conservatives reported that Peter W. Smith, 81, was found dead in a Minnesota hotel room with a bag tied over his head and an apparent suicide note by his side. In the note, Smith apologized to authorities in all capital letters and said that no foul play whatsoever was involved in his death. He went on to say that he was taking his own life because of a recent bad turn in health since January 2017 and timing related to life insurance of $5 million expiring. However, even the local chief of police admitted that committing suicide by tying a bag over one's head is quite unusual. Last year, Smith had assembled a team and tried to obtain Hillary's 30,000 missing emails from Russian hackers, who he was convinced had the documents. He said that his team had found 5 hacker groups, 2 of which were Russian, that had the emails. Smith never believed that Hillary had only deleted the emails because they were personal, saying that he thought they were related to her official duties. He's been a thorn in the side of the Clinton family for years, as he played a major role in exposing the Troopergate allegations about Bill Clinton's sex life. Smith can be added to the Clintons' lengthy body count as yet another person who died mysteriously just before potentially exposing them. What do you think about this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Michelle Obama claims she is a sex symbol - immediately gets shut down. Since Melania Trump became First Lady, she has been heralded as one of the most beautiful and most elegant women to hold this position in decades. Perhaps this has come as a clear blow to Michelle Obama's ego, and she's responded by launching a truly humiliating campaign to try and make herself look like a sex symbol. Freedom Daily reported that during a recent interview in which she boasted about her many accomplishments as First Lady, Michelle claimed to be America's sex symbol and claimed that she has issues simply walking down the street because men can barely contain their lust at the mere sight of her. "As I got older, I found that men would whistle at me or make comments about how I looked as I walked down the street," Michelle said, adding that she was regularly catcalled wherever she went. "As if my body were their property. As if I were an object to be commented on instead of a full human being with thoughts and feelings of my own." Yeah, sure, Michelle. Twitter users immediately fired back to let Michelle know that she is anything but a sex symbol. "More like an abstinence symbol, I think," one user wrote of Michelle. "Her poor attitude and condescending arrogance is a symbol for abstinence. A person's charm is what attracts. She is disgusting. Every parent of a horny teenage boy should make certain he has a picture of Michelle in his wallet next to the Trojan," another added. "She is a sex symbol. A symbol for not wanting sex. Pictures her every time you look at someone and you definitely won't want sex," one person wrote. First, if she's a sex symbol, what does that make Melania? And in all seriousness, she could be the most beautiful person on the planet, but to me, she's ugly on the inside, another user said. Share this story if you agree Michelle is not a sex symbol.